Okay. So, I'm going to be playing the demo for a game called Syl and the Fading World. It is one I've been meaning to get to for a hot minute now, and I don't know, every time I've been meaning to play, I suddenly get very, very tired, try to go take a nap, and instead that nap turns into a, somewhere between 4 to 6 hour adventure of unconsciousness. So, yeah. I only have about an hour to check this out, so I'm going to try to check this out really quickly. As far as I've been able to see, because again, haven't played it yet, but from what I've seen of it, from the materials, the Steam page, and all that jazz, it kind of looks like a Dark Souls Path of Exile boss rush type of thing. It looks a lot like the, again, Path of Exile, it's kind of got like that eagle eye view of your character, kind of top-down thing where you're fighting a bunch of stuff that way. And I do believe it's pretty much exclusively bosses. If not exclusively bosses, then basically just like little minions that they're summoning, ads. Thank you for playing the Syl and the Fading World. We hope you'll have a lot of fun playing this demo. Yep. Standard things. Beta rewards. Well, is this the beta technically? Main class, Shaman. You have Warrior, Rogue, or Shaman. That's weird. That's already very weird. Warrior, Rogue, yeah, that's standard. That's been the way for, what, like 30 years at this point? Shaman? There's only a handful of games I've ever even seen Shaman as like an additional option, let alone one of the 3 first main classes. Shaman. Like, the only thing that comes to my mind immediately for this is like World of Warcraft. Other than that, you have a few D&D games, but it's never like one of the front and center recommended ones. You have Wizard, Sorcerer, Cleric, Paladin, Shaman. Not available in this version. Really? Screw it, I'll do Shaman. Soulbinder. Soulbinder who summons illusionary weapons and twisted echoes to fight at their side. I mean, is that really a shaman thing, though? Illusory weapons. That's really kind of more of like a wizard or sorcerer thing. Earthshaper? Yeah, that's shaman. Stormcaller? Yeah, that can be shaman, too. Or illusionary copies of Kitra to fight alongside you. Who or what is a Kitra? Unleash a sweeping strike that deals void damage that is echoed by all active Kitras. Molten Pulse, granting increased haste and fire damage. Earth is giving haste, not armor? Again, that's a little weird. Storm Cycle. Swap between Frostfall and Thunderfall, changing your active... Oh, these aren't available. Stormcaller sounds like it's going to have a lot of... Yeah, like on a graph of like ease to use, skill versus reward of damage. This one sounds like it's gonna be the hard one to use. Earthshaper just sounds like a standard tank and spank basically, and yeah, nah, nothing wrong with that one. Unfortunately, I can't use it, so we'll do that one. Heroic or Adventurer. The intended difficulty of the game, designed for players seeking a true MMO-style rating. This mode features tougher encounters and raid bosses with all mechanics. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. Oh, do we get like some Dark Souls music? Hold on, let me turn that back up. It's kind of less Dark Souls, more of like World of Warcraft cinematic or like Lord of the Rings-ish. What am I looking at here? Oh, we got like a comic book style intro. For some reason that makes me think of Verho, and I think it's just because it's a mask. Lost companions reunited. He's getting out of bed. He has a very weird looking hand. I'm sure he doesn't like to scratch his own back with that. To follow the call. I feel like there should probably be a little bit of like a fade, so it's not just a hard like overlap of JPEG. But are they ready for what awaits? I like the flowers, trees, and the little birds there. I do kind of like how the image is also kind of like overlapping the border a little bit. You know, the mesa is actually going over there. Oh, oh my dear god. Oh, this isn't what I was expecting at all. I thought it was a fixed camera. We're actually... Uh-oh. Oh man, she's tall. You could practically climb her.
These are desperate times.
Okay. A new mask. Wait, a black mask? I don't know who you are, stranger, but something is setting the forest ablaze. The smoke grows thicker by the hour. Can you track down the source? Says nothing. Ha! Not the talkative type, I see. A distant guttural roar echoes through the forest. The ground shivers faintly. By the... Did you hear that? Oh, Kitra's the sword? Okay. Seems our path burns straight into this mass. No sense turning back now. A black mask with a talking sword. You are an interesting bunch. If you have the strength, track the source. The outpost depends on it.
Stay safe.
I'm sorry, are we considering this the outpost? So, So, like, why does the mask person have the need for Bahanica hoogs? You know? Lights. God, it really kind of is. The way gay is... Oh, fine. I don't want to use the World of Warcraft instance. Anyway. Will automatically basic attack when near enemies. Really? Oh, that's weird. Left click, I don't... No, left click does actually attack. Huh. Also, apparently it isn't just boss monsters. Oh no, is there gonna be like a League of Legends jungle phase? You've unlocked the mastery tree. The tree contains a mix of minor nodes, passive bonuses, and major nodes. Points for each part of the tree are awarded at specific character levels. Left click to assign points and right click to remove them. Yes, indeed. Not available. Well. It's a little railroady right now, isn't it? Soulbinder. Gain half a % chance per soul power. Spend to generate 1 soul. Is this the... Okay, no, you... Oh! Oh. Okay, I thought I already had that. Basic attacks generate 5 soul power, reduce the remaining recharge time of your lowest soul by 1.5 seconds. Yeah. Is soul power the mana for this class? Oh. If you actually look at the bottom, it looks like the HP and the mana soul bar is kind of it's like a sword. If their death sound is kind of loud. Shattered Kitra. So, like, we're just replacing the talking sword with the talking sword? You know, her remark makes it sound like the talking sword is rare, meanwhile we're just finding them on random monsters, apparently. Man, the active ability really does not screw around compared to the auto attack. I can't use it. So I got 4 bars, or 4 circles slowly refilling. I think that's the... Nothing. Alright, so there's Boss Man. I do like the... Again, I'm just gonna keep bringing up World of Warcraft, but it's very World of Warcraft-ish map design, and I kind of like that. Rare currency. Okay. Shift is a toggle, not too fond of that. Is there a dash? No, there is a double jump, though. That's probably going to be necessary to avoid attacks. Okay, so that active ability is using 2 of the circles. Okay, you can dash. So can they, apparently. Investigate the source of the blaze deeper in the charred woods. Developer note, do not enter under any circumstances. New quest. Yeah, quest. Mm-hmm. I mean, look, you're saying not to enter it. What if I take that very literally? I don't think I should be fighting him quite yet. Oh. So that should probably be fixed. Yeah, so he's got a little bit of phantom range right there, you see? Okay. Don't know what I'm healing with. Is it a potion? Uh-oh. Yes, that definitely needs to be fixed. Kinda need to be able to see where the damage is going to be hitting. Tunic of the Wolf. Oh wow, the loot's still here. Surprising. Alright, tree trunk. I thought it was going to be a little bit more immediate into the boss fights. What's this? Interact. Fast travel. Oh. Huh. It's not really a complaint, just, you know, I expected it to just be, you know, to the grindstone immediately. Just M to open the map. I do kind of like that it's got a little bit of like a Spyro hub world or something going on here. Although I don't know if that's going to really be a thing. She is mentioning an outpost, so I would assume that is the, you know, the hub world there. Soul Call, summon illusionary, kit justify alongside you, condemn, slam the ground dealing void damage, alt active echo the attack. So that sounds good. Obsidian Frenzy. Increases their damage by 15% and haste by 10%. Wait, what? The effect stacks infinitely. Like, off the cuff, the first half of that doesn't sound too great, and then the latter half of it just stacking infinitely, just sounds... Wow. Okay. And they're just permanent. They just exist. That was a lot of money. Okay, there we go. Man, I don't know if I chose the correct class to do the demo with here, because I'm starting to feel like this is going to be a little bit too easy now with these things. Because now all I have to do is hit 3, they get extra attack speed. I don't have to really risk myself taking damage, they just Go and do it. No idea what that's doing. So, is there a limit to how many times you can heal yourself, or... Oh. What is that? So that's like Brazilian Portuguese. I would assume that's Russian, Chinese, English, Japanese, Korean, French, Spanish, German, Polish? What is this? Is that like Albanian or something? Like, what is that? I think that's like the Albanian flag, but what is this? Oh man. Oh, they can take a few hits, huh? Not that it mattered. I just find it kind of funny how the shaman here is kind of like the warlock of wrath. Yes, hello, I would like summons to do all of my damage. Oh, I died. I didn't pay attention. I tunnel visioned. I tunnel visioned hard. So while I like this music, it not changing for combat is a little weird. Oh yeah, nah, they do a lot of damage actually. Okay. So I think what is happening here for heal is it's that purple bar. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright. What is that symbol next to it though? What was the button to open my inventory? Oh, it says Q on the health thing. Alright. 0.5 or 0.5% chance per soul power spent to generate one soul. Whenever you spend a soul, gain 5% increased void and minion damage for 10 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. That's, yeah, I mean, my swords are already doing a lot of damage. Increase your maximum souls by 1 and reduce soul recharge time by... yes? Because that is the stuff I'm using for actually, like, doing that, right? 2, 4, 6, 7. Yes. Alright, cool. And they should regen faster. So that's nice. Is that guy really supposed to be the boss? Seriously? He looks... pathetic. He looks like a standard elemental. Oh, the graphics on that is a little jank. Okay, trying to keep your buff up on all your swords is a little difficult. It's wearing off quite quickly. 4... Oop. Easy. Yeah, so this is exactly why in most MMOs where you can have, you know, minions, you're generally only allowed the one. Or if you get more than one, it's for a very short amount of time, a la Death Knight having Ghoul Swarm. Oh. Oh yeah, we got the MMO glitch of things going under the ground. Good. Man, it really is an MMO. Raids are tough zones filled with elite enemies. You've unlocked the town portal, press end. Okay. I'm gonna forget that immediately. Oh, this is the... Wait. Ah, okay. No.
These are desperate times.
This is the source of the flames. deep bestial growl reverberates through the volcanic chamber. I can feel it. Something powerful stirs within this volcano. A creature forged from molten rage and ancient spite. If we don't stop it now, the forest will be only the first burn.
Stay safe.
I never did the Cataclysm expansion, but it feels kind of like that. You know, with everything just being on fire and volcanic. This place is incredible. I've never seen crystals glow like this. There must be flamestones growing here. Can you gather some flamestone for me before this heat becomes unbearable?
Make it quick.
Is this a frickin' daily? You're probably wondering what a merchant's doing here. The truth is, I don't really know, because I passed out. All I recall is that these creatures here are very good hagglers. Oh, and before I can even open my shop, I need my family heirloom back. Some cursed beast snatched it right out of my pack. Could you bring it back for me?
Away.
Are these slimes? What are you? It is a slime. Oh, there is a loot wall button. Me smart. I wonder if I could just... Yes, yeah, you can. I mean, I don't really see a reason not to do this, considering you can just have your minions basically AoE all of them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Done. Easy. Oh man, this toggle for run is there a... You're kidding me, there isn't a toggle for that? Uh-oh. The toggle of running does not have a toggle to turn it off. And yet you get one for the basic attacks. Oh, that's loud. I'm gonna turn the game a tick down. Yeah, so it seems like the more enemies there are, if you have your one on this with all your swords, it overlaps the sound. And just making it very, very loud. And you really want to, because your swords are actually really good. Would be kind of nice if the game gave you some sort of indicator on how far your basic attacks can reach. I don't think there is any such information. I might be missing it, though. Cull Shardling. Summon a corrupted Shardling that generates soul power with attacks. Active, commanded to bombard the target area with... That sounds good, but is it? Unlocked at level 4. Huh? Fatebound Strike generates 1 soul power on first hit. This also works for echoed attacks. Fatebound Strike Affinity 2. Fatebound Strike grants 2% increase soul power generation, stacking up to 5 times. Huh? So is this like a... Yeah, so you can actually wipe that and replace it, so... Who are you? Are you the Shardling thing? Yeah, you are. I thought I had to summon them. So is each of those doing 3,000 damage, or is it just the whole thing is doing 3,000 across all of them? Because that could either be really, really good, or really not good. Rituals. Unlocked rituals grants 40% haste for 30 seconds. This has a 5-minute cooldown that resets whenever you engage a boss. What the heck is the other thing there? You have the F key and then... I legitimately don't know. Oh, left click. Oh, so those swords immediately teleport right to him. Nah, it looks like there is just... Ooh. Break shield. I don't remember what my 2 does. I just know that my 3 is attack speed for all my little dudes. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, I don't think my Charling's helping too much. In fact, so I'm used to other games where I can like hold Alt and get my mouse, you know, to do that. So, oh, there is no hover over information. So, what? How do you check your skills? What button was that? That's portal. Hold on. Player controls, basic attack, rituals, misc, masteries is T. Okay. So, what is that? I don't know. So my number 1 skill is doing the second most damage. I don't know what the 648 is from. I think that's just my swords at all. My basic attack is doing absolutely nothing. And then I had 13 damage from the number 2 Obsidian Frenzy. Wait, so I'm hitting 3, which is... I've been using the wrong one. I've been hitting 3, thinking it's stacking. It's not. It's the other thing. So what is that doing whenever you spend a oh my god. I'm smart. It's not doing it. Uh-oh. I don't think I got hit by that, actually. At least I shouldn't have. I'm regaining health from something. Don't know what. Oh, that's what soul power is. It's that basically... Oh, I died. Jesus. Oh, man. I'm not doing too good at this. I was doing decently to begin with, and now... Ooh. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, once you get stunned by this guy, that's it. Can I maybe just assign one of these attacks to my mouse button? Because I'm having an issue of pushing number button as well as moving. Ooh. It'd be kind of nice if he would go after my swords, though. Das ist nicht gut. Das ist nicht gut. Oh, he's got his own little summons. Ain't that just dandy? Why is there a laser now? Oh man, that looks really glitchy. Oh! Oh, just expanding fire fields. That's nice. Great. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we're gonna be like that, huh? So my swords kept going after his minions. That doesn't help. Shardling, I don't have a choice there. Crap. Oh, man. I'm regaining health from something and I'm not sure. Does my heal do like a heal over time? I don't know. And yeah, my swords are doing the most damage. I'm basically contributing nothing here. Yeah, so the fact you can kind of get hit mid-air, especially, it seems like I'm getting hit mid-air by things that are ground-based. I'm not really sure there. But it does kind of feel like some things are hitting me when it feels like they shouldn't be. I had to choose the harder difficulty too, huh? Like, yeah, I got this surely, right? Mm-hmm. Sure do. Yo, what the hell? Yeah, I think my heal is actually also doing an HOT. Oh, Jesus. Yo, no! 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 No, please heal. No, the damn laser thing. Well. Oh. So. So. Oh man, it really is an MMO. The bugs and all. Jesus, man. I love the fact of how many actual MMO-related bugs are in this. I don't think that's intentional at all, but god damn it, that's kind of funny in the fact it's just like, there are multiple bugs now I've encountered where it's just like, yeah. Yeah, it's an MMO. The good and the bad. But yeah, I will say the game does need a little bit more work on it. Sound effects are, depending what you're looking at, or well, I guess hearing really, sound effects are somewhere between actually decent and kind of like lacking, strangely. Either missing or just the sound effect itself is not particularly great. Game is very busy for keyboard controls. Very, very busy. As well as kind of UI for this guy, because it's a little hard to tell sometimes when I'm going to be hit. I don't like this guy is basically the shaman, but lava titan thing. Come on, heal, dude. Heal, 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 heal. Oh god. Please die. Come on, die! Do it! Come on, die! There you go.
Jesus. Okay, finally did it. What the hell is this?
Why is he, like, grown up now?
Back again, are we? Drawn by curiosity or by need? Howdy, stranger. What are you buying? What are you selling?
Okay, how about foot? You got feet, +2 to skill. I don't know what that means. I do not know what that means. Gain a random equipment of... Oh, good, he's the gambler from standard D&D... Oh, not D&D, Diablo stuff, too. Just dungeon crawlers. No, I think my belt's better. Winged coif. Okay. 29 to armor, 6% poison damage. I don't have poison, though. I don't think. 6 life regen. Elemental resistance was probably something that was actually saving my ass here a little bit. Considering Levitai and all that. So, these boots are just a straight up upgrade over basically nothing. Winged coif is also basically a straight upgrade over nothing. Reroll shop is 1... whatever the hell that is. I don't... Oh, there we go. I have 9 of whatever that is. 648. I can buy one more thing, kind of. I guess I'll do that. A straight upgrade over nothing is hard to go wrong. Oh, we only get 1 ring slot? Lame. Come on, man. MMO game. Give me 2 ring slots at least. There's enough room here. Alright. So now what? Oh. Oh, I didn't think we got a reward chest for him. I thought this was the reward. Well, shit. 5% chance to spawn a fire pool with 58% damage on critical hit, 17 to life, 8 crit... Heirloom shoes. So does that mean...
What?
That seems really good. I also don't know if the heirloom shoes are actually a thing that you can, like, give to other characters now. Because, heirloom to me from World of Warcraft is what that means. You can trade it to other characters. You know, or, you know, if... You know, like, you make a new character and this character is dead or something. Also, I got about half an hour left for this. What is happening to those slimes? Are they buffed? I'm gonna assume so. Oh, they're magical. Yes, yes they are. They were. I thought they were gonna be more of a threat than that. 4% healing effectiveness. Wowie zowie. I might get 1 extra HP from it.
Wowie zowie!
One flamestone. Okay. I feel like there's a... not a cooldown, but like a cast time for the heal. Yes, there is. Alright.
Huh? This must be the key to open the waygate we found earlier.
I don't know how useful the 3 actually is. Especially compared to the number 1. Yeah, like the 2 gives you an attack speed buff. Which, you know, when you have 4, 5 minions kind of outweighs the number 3, I think. Although I don't know if the little shardling dude is actually getting benefits from the 2. But that's a lot of HP lost. So, okay. I thought you had to hit 4 again to activate his thing. No, you have to left click. Thought it was a glitch. Using Condemn or Obsidian Frenzy refunds 5 soul power. Critical strikes from your Fate-bound strike have a 25% chance to restore 1 soul. Actually, you know what? That doesn't sound particularly useful. Maybe? I don't know, because that depends. If all the swords that do crit strike also have a chance of giving you an extra soul back as well, that could actually be very good. Refunds 5 soul power, which is that one. Using Condemn. We don't have Condemn. I think Condemn is going to be one of the ones that are currently locked, so... Condemn and Obsidian Frenzy deal 25% or 20% increased damage. Additionally, Obsidian Frenzy buffs. That actually sounds useful for that one. Soul Surge increases your and your minions' damage and haste by 20% for 10 seconds. Generates 2 souls. What's the downside? That sounds useful. I guess the downside is just it's an active, really. Oh, and it's got a long cooldown. We're getting some HP, though. Because when we were fighting the lava titan golem thing there, whatever, the thing I kept dying on, had 350 in HP, and now we have almost 100 more than that. Almost, not quite. I'm just regenerating health. Out of combat, maybe? Ooh, that's a lot of them. Wonder if I can just... Maybe. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Come on, do the damage, swords. Yeah, you got this. I like that you can actually kind of kite in this. Yeah, it's fine. I'm the DPS, the tank, and the healer. I got this. Leroy Jenkins. Oh shit, you know what? It actually kind of is almost the same thing too, it's just we don't have dragons here. God, what dungeon was that? Blackrock, I think? Yeah, it was, because the Rookery. I don't remember if there was actually any lava in that dungeon so much as the entrance of it. Because I know the entrance to it, you do. I don't remember if in the dungeon you actually get lava though. Oh, there was actually a thing in there. Alright, I got about 20 minutes to see if I can fight this next dude. If this is anything like the previous one, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die a lot. And this is a very small arena. Oh, that doesn't look friendly at all. Voralis. Oh, dude. No. No, 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 no. You don't get to have AoEs across the entire field. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I guess it's not, but... Oh, good. He does the small arena, you get pushed thing. Great. I'm doing nothing for damage. Is that bad? Yes. Yes, that would be. Run away.
What do you mean?
I like how my Sharling is over there in the safety. Yeah, just I don't wanna do anything there. No, I'm good, man. Run away. Freaking taking the piss. Like there's any place to run away to. I'll do that. That's a buff. Oh no. Oh no. So, he was easier than the previous one, that's for damn sure. Like, man, it... God. It really kind of is. Like, they really are kind of getting the MMO feel, because I remember a decent few dungeons in World of Craft where, yeah, you'll fight a strong boss and then you'll basically get just a simple boss that is basically a tank and spank DPS check. And if you have the DPS, there's basically no mechanics to him. If you don't have the DPS, well, GG. Go back to start.
I'm sorry, Link. Come back when you're a little, richer.
Yeah, still 20 minutes, effectively. Took me, what, like 3 minutes for him? Oh man, we got a lot of health now. Oh. Okay, level ups actually give you HP too. I've always kind of enjoyed that little trope of games of just, oh, you leveled up. Here's a full HP and mana bar. Why not? It's actually come in use a few times in dungeons and whatnot. You know, healer is almost out of mana or is out of mana. Kill one enemy, levels up, immediately is able to restore the party back to full health when things were going bad. I've always just kind of enjoyed that little trope just because of little moments like that where it can kind of basically be an unintentional clutch. It's nice when it happens. Alright, let's see. 7 to Essence. 5% to Airy found. Ari? Swiftling. Summon a Swiftling. Commanded to get 60% moved. Which of these is better? Okay, so that's a Shardling thing. Then we have... Oh, it's just another Shardling dude. Okay. I don't know. I feel like this guy is going to be better just because he's melee. Or he in fact is doing nothing. He's literally just standing there doing nothing. Okay. Oh, I thought these guys were peaceful. They had a quest item next to them. I thought they were peaceful. Ah, shit. I'm not healing. So I'm gonna assume that was the little merchant dude's thing. Liquid Soul. Yeah, now we have a name for that thing. So is he... I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if that's an AoE or debuff field around him or what. Aura, maybe? Really does make me want to rebind a few of these attacks and whatnot to my mouse buttons. I don't even know if you can rebind stuff in this right now. Probably check that. Guess you can. Alright. Actually, you know what? Can I use one of my foot pedals? Let's see. Player controls. Heal is Q. Yes. Yes, I can. Still not really sure of the whole thing of the Ritualis thing, the F. It's a little weird. You just get an attack speed buff, I guess. I don't know. It's a little weird. Okay, so we got this group here. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Oh my god. Alright. Wow. Yeah, that's a bit of an upgrade. Okay, you need to never talk to me or my son again. Yeah, the merchant didn't have any better weaponry, did he? Alright, I got 15 minutes. Oh, dear God. I'm not doing this. I'm definitely dying. This is going to be the end of the stream, is me failing to kill this thing for the next 15 minutes. Oh well. Leroy. Oh, I didn't assign my skill points. Hide? No, 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 no. So this is one of the things about the shaman that feels a little cheaty, when you can just have your minions over yonder just still doing damage while you kind of avoid the bullshit. Rage is at 33%. So is that a timer, or is that just a thing that happens anyway? Oop. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm even doing that particular mechanic correctly or not. Yeah, still not sure if I'm doing that correctly or not. I'm gonna assume not. Escape. What do you mean? Yeah, so the lack of sound effects here is not particularly great here. It kind of loses the intensity when it's just like... Yeah, I'm just running away. Oh my god. So yeah, I think my little melee dude there is actually doing nothing. Which really kind of sucks. Also, oh my god, the sprint, the dash, having that cooldown is a long enough cooldown to potentially screw you. Especially when some of these things are popping off back to back to back. Oh god. Come on, little sword dudes. I need you to do the extra bits of damage, please. Okay. So, what's the deal with that first boss being so hard? Bro? Bruh? What? Cool. Almost died there a couple of times, but I don't think it was as hard as that first one. Was it just the gear? Don't know. Hello. Thank you for playing our demo. If you enjoyed this preview, please wishlist the game to replay the raid on a higher difficulty. Haha! Oh, I wanted to talk to the merchant. Dang. Feedback. Bug report. I mean, there was a couple of bugs, but I feel like the bugs I could report there are already known. Like, oh, hey, by the way, there's, you know, the fact that you actually fall through the world. That's kind of standard for MMOs, isn't it? And the thing is, I finished this within the time allotted. That's nice. It took me, wow, less than an hour. Maybe I'm better at this than I thought I was. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, wait. So does the, okay, hold on. So is this like Borderlands where the gear scales up with, +1? I got 5 now? Wait, hold on. I do. Dude. Shaman is cracked. Look at that. +1 maximum Kitros, meaning 1 extra sword. That's nice. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this difficulty, though. I think you need to go for the 0 first. Maybe not. Okay. So yeah, that is... Oh. That is Syl. Syl? Yeah, Syl. And the Fading World. Syl, the guy who says absolutely diddly squat and has a talking sword, and is definitely not an evil sword. Definitely not. Trust us, bro. I like it. I like it. I do think it needs a little bit of work here and there. A little bit of polish. But I like this, and I think it has... You know, it's promising. I hate using the term it has potential. A lot of the potential is kind of already there and actualized. I just think it needs a little bit more polishing. Obviously, like I've said before, the sound effects are kind of hit or miss. The soundscape in general, you know, could do a little bit more work. The music is kind of okay, but it's such a... I don't know, like a lot of the soundscape is kind of just in the background and kind of... I don't know, like, you take it or leave it. I like the idea that there is a kind of like Borderlands New Game Plus-ish thing. You know, like, oh, hey, here's same raid, but +1 difficulty, and presumably the gear is going to scale with that. I really kind of love the idea of getting extra summons. I'm always an absolute sucker for the Necromancer or summon-based gameplay, and for MMOs... MMOs in general, you tend to not really get that because it does tend to be rather freaking overpowered. You know, so a lot of game devs just kind of avoid the summon-based gameplay because, you know, for good reason. It is very powerful. You know, because it's like, alright, Wrath of the Lich King, World of Warcraft, whatever. World of Warcraft, you have a hunter. Hunter gets a single pet. If I remember correctly, they can do... Yeah, under Beastmaster, they can summon their entire menagerie for like 30 seconds to fight for them, and it's very powerful. But the tree of Beastmaster is generally kind of lackluster. You have the Warlock, who has a demon summon, And if I remember correctly, they can also summon a, what is it? I think it was a Fel Elemental as an additional summon, because they get their permanent summon, and I think they can do one extra additional summon, and I think it's a Fel Elemental. And again, like 30 seconds, and it does a decent amount of damage. Shaman. Shaman under the, what was it? The melee tree there, I don't remember it. I think it's the melee tree. They can summon like 3, I think, ghost wolves, spectral wolves to do their fighting for them. And again, the tree is kind of lackluster like how the hunters was. But then the wolves for that short little time there, they're doing a lot of damn damage. And if I remember correctly, in PvP was actually a really good spec. This is all stuff I don't really remember all too well because it's been, I mean, it's Wrath of the Lich King. Shit's been, what, 15 years ago? 16 years ago at this point? What else was there? There was one other thing, I think. Wasn't there? Maybe the mage, if I remember. Maybe, was it Wrath of the Lich King where the mage got like a frost elemental they could summon? I don't remember. Point is, though, is it generally is a very powerful thing. Then you have, like, Guild Wars, right? Guild Wars 1, the Necromancer, was so overpowered that Guild Wars 2, they nerfed it to shit. But Guild Wars 2, you can actually get a minion swarm. And that's what I did. I loved playing the Necromancer up until it came to raids, in which case you were basically never viable because the devs absolutely hated the Necromancer. Don't get me started on that whole thing, because Guild Wars 2, playing the Necromancer in PvE in open world areas, it was great. I loved it. Come to the raid, and you were always DPS checked. You were basically a worthless addition to the group. Yeah, it's like, okay, you need like 10,000 damage per second to be viable, and it's like, hey, you can basically do like 8k at most as the Necro. Isn't that dandy? Meanwhile, you have the Guardian, or whatever the hell they were called, and you know, not even raid viable gear, and they're just like, oh, okay, they're already doing like 18,000 damage per second. If you give them good gear, they're now doing 28,000 damage per second. Yeah, no, the Necro needs to be nerfed again. Thank you, devs. Ugh. Anyway, point is, I like me some summon gameplay. I don't think enough games do it. Diablo 2 is one of the few games I can think of off the top of my head where playing a Necro or a summon-based class is actually viable and good and fun. You can just spam out a bunch of skeletons and well, you can only get one golem, don't you? The bone golem, what the hell is it? The blood golem. You get a golem. You get one at a time as the Necromancer. Otherwise, you get a bunch of skeleton warriors or mages. Either way, I do like this. I just hope it gets a little bit of that polish to, you know, work out those little bits of kinks. I do think there was a little bit of issues here and there with like movement and whatnot, but yeah. Point I'm trying to get at, I like this. I like the fact that you get summons as the shaman. The fact that it's a shaman, not just like generic mage or wizard, is also nice. I like that. It's different. But that will be it for Syl. I died simultaneously more and less than what I expected. I don't know why that first boss was so difficult. And again, I just can't help but like compare it to World of Warcraft, and it's just that type of thing happened a lot for me. Right? Just for that first boss for some reason can be a hurdle, and then after that for some reason it's kind of smooth sailing. I don't know. It's just one of those weird things. Anyway, that will be it for now. So, have a good one, folks. Until next time. See ya. Oh, and I guess I should say, the demo for Syl is the only thing you can play right now. The game does not have a release date yet. So, yeah. They're still actively developing it, presumably behind the scenes. So, yeah. There is definitely a good chance that by the time this thing hits a, you know, purchasable state, all my complaints will be addressed. See ya.